Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that might surprise you, the everyday foods lurking in your kitchen that could secretly increase your cancer risk. You might be shocked to learn which common items are hiding harmful substances. Stay with us to find out how to make smarter choices for your health and well-being. Foods that secretly cause cancer in your kitchen. What you need to know. In the comfort of our homes, our kitchens are filled with familiar foods that we've grown to trust and love. From freshly baked bread to nutritious fruits and vegetables, we believe our kitchens are places where we nourish our bodies with wholesome, healthy meals. However, what many people don't realize is that some of the foods that we keep in our kitchens may be harboring hidden dangers, substances that could increase our risk of cancer over time. These carcinogens are often present in the foods we consume daily, and many of us are unknowingly exposing ourselves to their harmful effects. In this article, we will explore some common kitchen foods that may secretly contribute to cancer risk, providing a wake-up call for anyone concerned about their long-term health. The truth is that knowledge is power, and once we understand the potential risks associated with certain foods, we can make more informed choices to protect ourselves and our loved ones. 1. Processed meats, the silent killers. When we think about processed meats, we often think of our favorite deli meats, sausages, hot dogs, and bacon. They're staples in many people's diets, often served at barbecues, sandwiches, or breakfast tables. But what if I told you that these convenient and delicious foods are linked to cancer? Processed meats contain harmful preservatives, such as nitrates and nitrites, which are used to preserve their color and extend shelf life. These preservatives can convert into carcinogenic compounds when consumed, increasing the risk of cancer. Studies have shown that regular consumption of processed meats is linked to an increased risk of colorectal cancer, as well as stomach and pancreatic cancer. In fact, the World Health Organization, WHO, has classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is sufficient evidence to suggest that they do indeed cause cancer. While eating processed meats in moderation might not cause immediate harm, the long-term effects of regularly consuming these products could take a toll on your health. 2. Artificial sweeteners, sweet taste, bitter consequences. Many people turn to artificial sweeteners as a way to reduce sugar intake and avoid the calories associated with sugar-laden foods. While they may seem like a healthier alternative, these sweeteners can be more harmful than they appear. One of the most commonly used artificial sweeteners, aspartame, has been widely studied and remains a controversial topic in the health community. While the FDA and other regulatory bodies have deemed aspartame safe in moderate amounts, some studies have suggested a possible link between aspartame consumption and certain types of cancers, particularly in animal studies. Aspartame breaks down into compounds like formaldehyde, a known carcinogen, when metabolized in the body. Other artificial sweeteners, like saccharin and sucralose, have also been linked to cancer risk in some studies, although the evidence is less conclusive. If you're trying to avoid the potential risks of artificial sweeteners, it may be a good idea to opt for natural sugar alternatives, such as stevia or honey, in moderation. 3. Refined carbohydrates, the hidden danger in your pantry. Refined carbohydrates, such as white bread, pastries, and pasta, are staples in many households. They're easy to prepare, taste great, and can be a quick solution when time is short. However, these refined carbs have a dark side. Refined carbohydrates are highly processed, stripped of their natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals. When consumed, they cause a spike in blood sugar levels, leading to an increased risk of insulin resistance and obesity, both of which are significant risk factors for cancer. Research has shown that diets high in refined carbohydrates are associated with an increased risk of cancers, particularly breast, colorectal, and endometrial cancer. The problem lies in how refined carbs are digested. The rapid breakdown of sugar can lead to chronic inflammation, a condition that is known to contribute to cancer growth. Replacing refined carbs with whole grains, such as brown rice, quinoa, and oats, can reduce the negative health impacts and promote a more balanced, cancer-fighting diet. 4. Trans fats, the hidden culprit in processed snacks. Trans fats, often found in processed snack foods, fast food, and baked goods, are among the most dangerous ingredients lurking in your kitchen. These fats are created through a process called hydrogenation, which turns liquid oils into solid fats to increase shelf life and improve texture. While trans fats may make snacks taste better and last longer on the shelf, they come with serious health risks. Studies have shown that trans fats increase the levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, in the body while lowering good cholesterol, HDL. This combination contributes to the development of heart disease and increases the risk of various cancers, including breast and prostate cancer. The worst part? Trans fats are often found in foods you wouldn't expect, such as margarine, frozen pizza, cookies, cakes, and even microwave popcorn. Always check the label for partially hydrogenated oils and avoid products that contain trans fats whenever possible. 5. Genetically modified foods, GMOs. The controversy of genetically engineered crops. Genetically modified GMO foods have been a source of controversy for many years. These crops have been altered at the genetic level to increase yield, resist pests, or improve nutritional content. While GMOs have helped to address food security issues in some parts of the world, there are growing concerns about their long-term effects on human health. Some studies have raised concerns that the chemicals used in GMO crop production, particularly glyphosate, the active ingredient in many herbicides, may be linked to an increased risk of cancer. Glyphosate has been classified as a probable human carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC. While GMOs themselves may not directly cause cancer, the chemicals used in their cultivation could pose a hidden risk over time. Choosing organic produce whenever possible is one way to reduce exposure to GMOs and the pesticides associated with them. Organic farming practices avoid the use of synthetic pesticides, helping to ensure that the foods you consume are free from harmful chemicals. 6. Canned foods, the hidden risks in your pantry. Canned foods are convenient, long-lasting, and often affordable, which makes them a popular choice for many households. However, many canned foods come with hidden health risks, particularly due to the lining of the cans. Many canned goods are lined with a substance called bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical used to prevent corrosion and preserve the contents. BPA has been linked to hormonal disruptions, which can increase the risk of breast cancer, prostate cancer, and ovarian cancer. Even though some companies have moved to BPA-free packaging, BPA is still commonly found in many canned goods, such as soups, vegetables, and beverages. If you want to reduce your exposure to BPA, consider buying fresh, frozen, or glass container alternatives, or look for BPA-free labels on cans. Reducing the intake of canned foods can also help you avoid high sodium levels, another risk factor for chronic diseases like cancer. 7. Fried foods, the hidden cancer risk in your favorite snacks. Fried foods are a popular choice at restaurants and at home for their crispy texture and delicious taste. However, frying food at high temperatures can cause harmful chemical reactions that create acrylamide, a chemical compound that is considered a probable carcinogen. Acrylamide forms when foods, particularly starchy foods like potatoes, are cooked at high temperatures. Studies have shown that acrylamide consumption is associated with an increased risk of cancers, including ovarian, endometrial, and kidney cancer. Common fried foods like French fries, potato chips, and fried chicken are some of the biggest offenders. To minimize your exposure to acrylamide, try roasting, baking, or steaming your foods instead of frying them. If you do choose to fry foods, use healthier oils such as olive oil or avocado oil, which are less likely to form harmful compounds during cooking. 8. Microwave popcorn, more than just a movie snack. Microwave popcorn is a popular snack that is quick and easy to prepare, but many people don't realize the potential risks it carries. The bags used to microwave popcorn are often coated with a chemical called perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, which has been linked to various cancers, including liver and testicular cancer. Additionally, the artificial butter flavoring used in microwave popcorn contains a chemical called diacetyl, which has been linked to lung cancer and other respiratory issues in workers exposed to it at popcorn manufacturing plants. While the levels of diacetyl in the popcorn you eat are much lower, frequent consumption could still pose a risk. To reduce exposure to these harmful chemicals, consider opting for air-popped popcorn, which you can flavor with olive oil or natural butter, or choose popcorn brands that are labeled as free from harmful chemicals. Conclusion: make informed choices for a healthier future. The food we eat plays a significant role in our long-term health. While some foods are linked to cancer risk, there are always alternatives and steps we can take to protect our well-being. By being informed and making healthier food choices, we can reduce our risk of developing cancer and other chronic diseases. It's about making small changes, opting for whole foods, organic produce, and healthier cooking methods that can have a significant impact over time. Take charge of your health and make choices that promote longevity and well-being. Together, we can foster a healthier future by understanding the hidden dangers in our kitchens and taking action to make better choices for ourselves and our loved ones. 9. Barbecued meats, the risks of grilling. Summer wouldn't be the same without a good barbecue. Grilled meats like burgers, steaks, and chicken are staples for outdoor gatherings, but they come with hidden risks. The high temperatures involved in grilling can create harmful chemicals such as heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, which are produced when meat is cooked over an open flame or at high temperatures. Studies have shown that HCAs and PAHs can damage DNA and lead to the development of cancer, particularly colorectal, pancreatic, and breast cancer. While grilling meat can enhance its flavor, the process itself is what produces these dangerous compounds. The risk is especially high when meat is overcooked or charred. To minimize the risks, consider marinating your meat before grilling. Marinades can reduce the formation of HCAs and PAHs. It's also a good idea to grill at lower temperatures, flip the meat frequently, and avoid charring. You can also try grilling vegetables or plant-based alternatives to lower the risk of cancer-causing substances. 10. Farmed fish, contaminants in the water. Fish is often considered a healthy source of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, but not all fish are created equal. Farmed fish, particularly salmon, may contain high levels of contaminants like polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs, and dioxins. These toxic substances, which can accumulate in fish that are raised in overcrowded and polluted environments, are linked to an increased risk of liver cancer, breast cancer, and skin cancer. Unlike wild fish, which tend to have cleaner living conditions, farmed fish are often exposed to pesticides, antibiotics, and other chemicals. These can affect the quality of the fish and lead to potential health risks for consumers. To make a healthier choice, opt for wild-caught fish instead of farmed varieties. Wild fish typically have lower levels of harmful chemicals and are less likely to be exposed to antibiotics or pesticides. If you do choose farmed fish, look for sources that are certified as sustainable and free from harmful chemicals. 11. Canned tomatoes, BPA in the lining. Canned foods are convenient, affordable, and have a long shelf life. However, many canned foods, including canned tomatoes, pose hidden risks. The issue lies in the lining of the cans, which is often made with bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical used to prevent rust and corrosion. BPA is a known endocrine disruptor and has been linked to a variety of health problems, including breast cancer, prostate cancer, and obesity. While many companies have moved toward BPA-free cans, the vast majority of canned products on the market still contain this chemical. The acids in tomatoes can cause BPA to leach into the food, which means that every time you open a can of tomatoes, you're potentially exposing yourself to a harmful toxin. To avoid BPA exposure, consider purchasing tomatoes in glass jars or Tetra packs. These alternatives are often free from harmful chemicals, and you can rest assured that your food is safe. Additionally, using fresh or frozen tomatoes in your recipes is always a healthier option. 12. The hidden dangers of fast food. Fast food may be convenient and tempting, but it's one of the worst offenders when it comes to cancer-causing ingredients. From high levels of sodium and trans fats to artificial additives, fast food can be a hidden source of numerous cancer-related risks. The trans fats used in fast food are one of the most dangerous ingredients. As mentioned earlier, trans fats are associated with increased risks of heart disease and cancer, particularly breast and colon cancer. Fast food also tends to be packed with preservatives, artificial colorings, and flavor enhancers that can have harmful effects on your health when consumed frequently. Frequent consumption of fast food has been linked to obesity, which is itself a significant risk factor for several types of cancer, including breast, endometrial, and colorectal cancers. Additionally, the sugar and fat-laden nature of many fast food items contributes to insulin resistance, further increasing cancer risk. To protect your health, try to limit your intake of fast food. If you're craving a quick meal, consider preparing your own healthier version at home using fresh ingredients. The more you take control of what goes into your meals, the better off you'll be in the long run. 13. Microwavable meals, a hidden danger in convenience. Microwavable meals are marketed as a quick and easy solution for busy lifestyles, but these processed meals come with hidden dangers. Many microwavable meals are loaded with preservatives, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats. The packaging of these meals can also contain phthalates, a group of chemicals linked to cancer, hormone disruption, and fertility issues. In addition, these meals often contain high amounts of sodium and sugar, which can contribute to high blood pressure, obesity, and diabetes, all of which are associated with increased cancer risk. The combination of processed ingredients and unhealthy additives can make microwavable meals a poor choice for regular consumption. To avoid the risks associated with microwavable meals, try making your own batch of healthy, homemade meals that you can store and quickly reheat. Not only will you have control over the ingredients, but you can also avoid the harmful chemicals present in many packaged meals. 14. Pickled foods, a hidden carcinogen in your fridge. Pickling is an ancient preservation method that involves soaking food in vinegar or brine. While pickled foods such as cucumbers, onions, and kimchi are common and delicious, there's a hidden danger that many people are unaware of: high levels of salt and preservatives. These ingredients have been linked to an increased risk of gastric cancer and esophageal cancer. In addition, some pickled foods are preserved with sodium nitrate or sodium nitrite, which can form nitrosamines, carcinogenic compounds, when consumed in large quantities. Nitrosamines have been associated with the development of several types of cancers, including colorectal and pancreatic cancers. To mitigate the risks, you don't need to eliminate pickled foods from your diet altogether. Instead, try to limit your intake and focus on homemade pickles with natural ingredients. You can also look for low-sodium or vinegar-based alternatives to reduce your exposure to harmful preservatives. Conclusion: take control of your kitchen. It's easy to overlook the hidden dangers in the foods we consume daily, but understanding the potential risks can help you make informed choices about what you eat. By being mindful of the foods you keep in your kitchen and making conscious decisions about what to consume, you can significantly reduce your risk of cancer and promote better long-term health. The journey to a healthier lifestyle doesn't have to be overwhelming. It starts with small changes, such as opting for whole foods, avoiding processed ingredients, and choosing healthier cooking methods. By taking control of what's in your kitchen, you can protect yourself and your loved ones from the harmful effects of carcinogens in food. If you found this article helpful, share it with your friends and family to spread the word about the hidden dangers lurking in your kitchen. Together, we can all make smarter, healthier food choices for a cancer-free future. If you found this information helpful and eye-opening, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable health tips and insights. Like, share, and comment below to spread the word and help others make informed choices about their health. Let's work together for a healthier, cancer-free future. Stay tuned for more.